Because it is the new year coming up and people have all these resolutions. And it's funny because I think some stat says, after 2 weeks in, most resolutions are broken. So today, how to keep that New Year's resolution. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Speak Live. I am your DJ, Anthony, and that is our PhD, Magnus. And we're going to talk about how to keep your goddamn New Year's resolution going well before and well into the new year, past 2 weeks. So, I think, here's my thing, Magnus. I don't know how you feel, but I'm like, bro, if you're going to make a New Year's resolution, why wait till New Year's? Get on the shit now. Like, if you're going to wait, I think that's a bad sign. If you're going to wait till the New Year's, that means that you're not interested. You're not going to really fucking do it. Okay.
But it's the same thing that you always, I'm going to start Monday.
Right. Start now, like today, so.
Yeah, start straight away so things actually happens, because then you're also like, instead of, I think you actually prioritize it. You show that you prioritize it and it's important. If you just keep on pushing it forward, you're never going to do it, right?
I agree. And I would say this too. I think, in my opinion, the number one thing that helps keep people's resolutions and to become a habit is accountability, having a partner or partners, because then you feel healthy pressure. Oh shit, I'm accountable to this. I think when you go it alone, no man, no woman's an island. I think you're more apt to fail. That's why Weight Watchers the American organization Weight Watchers is so successful, because it's not that they have some special pixie dust. It's that you have a community behind you. You feel accountable. What do you think, Magnus?
No, you can see that, like, you see that also, that a lot of other companies or specific, they do the same thing. And nowadays you have like AA is another thing that you actually go in meeting all the time, which is important. And you're actually, like, again, you're building relationships. So it's not just not you're letting down a whole lot of other people if you let go. Another thing is like CrossFit is definitely doing that too. That you kind of becomes accountability. You're in a team. And a team setting, you get pushed like forward, and also like, hey, they actually, like, other people reach out to you, say, hey, what's going on? And that's same thing. That's why if you hire a coach or things like that, that's what a good coach is about too, accountability. And actually, a good coach is like a Sherpa. It's the one that actually leads you up the mountain. You have to do all the carrying yourself, but they kind of, okay, this is going to be the best way for you to do it. And I'm there to kind of like support you and be by your side and do the right thing.
Yep, 100%. Yeah, having some kind of team around you. And I would also say, don't be too hard on yourself. I would say factor in that you're going to fail. That's not pessimism. That's giving yourself a little grace, because I think sometimes when people fall off the wagon for the first time come January 15th, they go, oh, forget it, and they give up. Like, no, it's okay to fail. Get back up. So tell yourself, it's baked in. I'm giving myself 4 or 5 chances throughout the year, like, to fail. And I think that will help you, because it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. And I think people are too hard on themselves, and you're not going to see results in one day, but think about it. It's for the internal body, not how you look, but your body.
That's something that is important to point out. Results are usually especially when you're trying to change your body, it takes time. But then all of a sudden, things kind of like, you actually do a little bit like a leapfrog. So you actually all of a sudden say, boom, in a short time period, a lot of things could happen. But that's you have to keep on pushing. Right. And one thing that I always try to tell, and this is something that I do like with coaching, and when I had coach with my clients, is actually have it's called a SMART goal. We had talked about this before. So SMART stands for S is for specific, which means that it's exactly like, I'm going to lose X amount of pounds. And that goes into the M, which is measurable. So I'm actually looking at the weight or like waist line or things like that. And then A stands for achievable. That is not like, okay, I'm going to lose 130 pounds in 3 weeks. That's not an achievable goal. It has to be an achievable goal that is actually like rooted in reality. And then after that is realistic. Again, comes back to it. Like it has to be a realistic goal that you have the structure and things like that to help you out and get there. And also, like I said, kind of with that is achievable. Like we're not going to lose 130 pounds in 3 weeks. Like that might take 2 years or whatnot.
Right.
And then timely, that there is a time frame. You have a deadline when you need to achieve it. So it becomes a little bit more realistic.
Yeah, no, I think you're onto it. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, his email is right there. So if you want to get in contact with Magnus, our trainer,
Yes, please.
and no matter where you are on earth, you can do FaceTime but see for yourself, give Magnus a holler, see what he's about. But yeah, so I think, yeah, you hit on all those great things. And I think that also, communicating with your partner or your spouse or your boyfriend or girlfriend, let them know, hey, look, I'm doing this. So whatever support you can give me. I think sometimes, people don't tell the other, and it's like, why we're still cooking shit food, like let them
Yeah.
people know around you, hey, I'm on this journey, try to help me out, I know, like when my dad used to try to lose weight, he's my father's obese, but like he was never a skinny guy, and well, when he was a kid he was, but anyways, he would try to lose weight, but I don't know that he ever told my mother, so my mother would always keep on making this stuff that
Yeah,
crap
same
food,
food.
yeah, and then it was kind of like half-assed. I think if my father would have said, "Hey," to my mother, "Look, I'm trying. Can you please? I need you to do this, this, and this." And again, failure to communicate. So yeah, communication is important with your spouse or whatever.
Yeah, that I think, like, one thing that I want to say to that too, it's a little bit of a balancing act, because I think that you should tell to a few selected people, like we're talking about a few, but like to get like and keep you going. If you say it to too many people, just the kick of telling people that you're gonna make a change is enough for you. So you're actually not gonna make a change. That's why it's like keep it close. But like again, that's why you should maybe hire a coach, or have an accountability partner, things like that. So you, like, it is close knitted, and then once you kind of start achieving the goal, or you actually achieve the goal, then you can kind of like talk more about it, be open about it, and that could actually lead you into maybe helping other people, because your journey could be very helpful for other people to see that it is achievable.
Right. Oh, 100%, dude. Yeah. So it's all about that communication and having a plan, like you said, and all that stuff. Now, before we wrap up, Magnus, was there anything else you wanted to add to the keeping your goals and resolutions?
Yeah, like again, don't trying to change your whole life in one go. Do this strategically over a long period of time, so you actually set habits. Habits building is the most important. So how we build habits is basically achieving small goals over and over again, and stacking them on one another, and then we're gonna hit our bigger goal.
I like the way you're talking. The New Year's coming up, folks. You can do it. We believe in you. Go get him,
Yes, we
Magnus.
do.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Magnus. I'm signing us out of here.
Subscribe, subscribe,
Yeah,
hit
do
that
that. And
subscribe
hit the
button.
button and that button. You know what I'm saying. All right. Thanks, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.